Foggy figure. Justin and Mary Wicker early ever thought they were vacationing at their Uncle Lake house. The night before, Uncle Thomas told them about the foggy figure that haunted the lake. Mary were determined to see the ghostly creature before the vacation was over. Is it foggy outside? Mary asked. Has Justin peered out the windows? Joe, let's go. Justin, let's go of the curtain and the rush to the door with Mary on his heels. It was only 5 o'clock a.m., so everyone else in the house was still asleep. As they came through the kitchen to the back door, Mary sniffed the air. It had the faint scent of the coffee and something sweet. She shook it off and followed Justin out the door down the bar stand at Old Anton the boat door. The fog at zero over the lake make it impossible to see anything. Do you see anything? Mary asked, leaning forward for a close look. Nothing. Do you think Uncle Thomas was just trying to scare us with that story? Uncle Thomas did have good imagination. He had been telling Justin and Mary a story for years, but this was the first scary story. Mary had and figured it was not maybe that. Mary shook her head. Remember what Uncle Thomas said, the foggy figure on the latch. We're on the door, maybe that's why we can't see it. A story were in the boat. You want to go out on the water? Justin asked. Mary looked around, tried to feed Uncle Thomas' boat, but the thought was too thin. Mom and Dad will be really angry if we go out on the lake alone in this boat, Justin said. Mary Sugar, maybe we do not have to go anywhere. We could sit in the boat while it's darker. Then wouldn't be dangerous. Okay, Justin cleared to one the end of the dove. He could barely see the outline of the boat. I will go first. He carefully lowered himself into the boat and the reaching for Mary's hat. Mary climbed into the boat and sat beside him. She was very nervous now that they were on the water. She enated. They looked around and gradually the fog began to lift. Mary turned around the screaming. The foggy figure in what in the boat with them. Justin and Mary hugged each other in terror, but then they heard a laugh. Justin leaned toward the foggy figure. Uncle Thomas, and yet that will get you two out of bed early enough to the table right with me. Mary signed her. Happy there was no foggy figure after all. Justin looked relieved too. Uncle Thomas laughed. What do you say? I packed a breakfast for us. Mary smiled. She had smelled coffee, and Uncle Thomas had packed pastry for them too. Let's do it, Mary and Justin said.
The end.